part, I will talking about the barrel mechanism of the game. A previous video, I have talked about job cost, and that every job cost has access to 3 elements, and every ability cost except for the pink color and heart shape ability card, which is the support card that can universally used by any job types, but the other cards has to match the element. That is the essential thing, has to match the elements so it can be usable, or else it will be useless to put it in your deck. So I will show how useless it is if you put in the wrong element that not match to your deck. So the job here is Dark Lord. Okay, so Dark Lord is the second forms of the Dark Knight. Okay, so Dark Lord is the second form of Dark Knight, and it can access to 3 elements: fire, water, wind, and if we count the support card, the heart shape one, it can also access to heart shape one. So I put in my deck here is heart shape, wind, water, and fire. And if I replace my deck, the fire, to some ability cards that is not accessible, the element is not accessible by the job. For example, this card here, it will you will see the caution sign, the yellow sign caution, meaning you cannot use the ability in battle, and I will show you how it is in the battle. Okay, I will choose a stage, a random stage here, and also explain the mechanism of the game. Okay, so as every job can only generate 3 elements, and the heart shape ops, 3 elements ops, and the heart shape ops. But the heart shape, the binky ops, is rarely appear. It is about 10-20% the appearance rate. So right now on my you can see on the bar here, I only have fire, water, and wind. As I cannot access to earth, so you see the earth ability here is hidden, and it's not showing up like a wind and a water one. Okay, so I use wind, for example. It is resisted. Why is so resisted? Because the mechanism of the game is that earth and wind is opposite, so the showing it opposite will be weakness, and it's the same will be resisted. And this enemy here is wind type, so I use the wind element on the wind type, wind element ability on the wind type enemy will so resisted. But what if I use water? Water is so nothing, not resisted or not weakness, because it's just water. Water and fire is opposite, but water and wind is not opposite, or nor it is the same. So it is not resisted nor weakness. Okay. So how to generate ops? Okay, we can generate ops by tapping to the screen, which is the normal attack. Okay, 1 ops, 2 ops, 3 ops. Okay, so the ops here is appearing randomly. But what now? The bar here is full, and although I will tap attack again, but it's it's not appearing any orbs. So the thing here is I have to drive. Drive is another thing in the battles. Driving elements, driving orbs away will give you space in this bar and also give you the resistance to the according elemental orbs that you drive away. For example, here I will drive wind elements. Okay, as I drive 3 wind elements, I gain 2 resistance to wind. Okay, so here you see this one here, the status, it resists wind resistance enhanced. So meaning if the enemy inflicts damage to you, the wind enemy inflict damage to you, it will less likely to cause as much damage as it is if you don't drive wind element. Okay, so now you have a little space here for generating orbs again, but you see it's not so much space, and the fire orbs is taking so much place, and you want to drive it away for place for the ability cards that you have and usable, because we don't have the fire abilities here, so it is useless to leave the fire orbs in the bar that takes so much place, takes so much space. Okay, so I will start generating orbs again. 1, okay, 1, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you see different 1, 2, 3. As I tap attacking, first I'm generating 1 orb. Second hit I'm generating 2 orbs, but the third hit consecutively I'm generating another 3 orbs. Okay, and also you have to pay attention to turn and actions. So for every turn we have 6 actions. I will reset the process again. Okay. Okay, so the action here is here, you see, it resets to 0, and now I have 6 actions. So for everything I do, will count 1 action. Tap attack, 1 action. Having a PT, another 1 action. Driving, also counted action. Casting magic. Why it's not counting action? The action is not reduced because it is casting my face, taking no action. It is a hidden ability unlocked in that specific PT card, which I will mention later on. But for now, you just need to understand that every action we do in the game will reduce 1 action that we have. Okay, tap attack, 1 action. Another tap attack, take 1 action. Tap attack, 1 action. Ability, 1 action. Okay, so that is the action, and because now the enemy is in a broken state. Okay, so next thing is about the state of enemy. Okay, so you see the enemies here have 2 bars. The XP bar is the green color one, and the break bar is the orange yellow bar. Okay, the orange color. So our task here is to deplete the yellow bar. Okay, by depleting the yellow bar into the red bar, we use abilities. It's advisable to first priority the witness element or any not resisting element to deplete the yellow bar. Okay, so but while we try to deplete the yellow bar, we also need to generating orbs to use the ability for depleting the yellow bar. Okay, so as you see now, the earth ability I put in here is very useless. I cannot use it at all. Yeah, here you see it's all turned red. Okay, the enemy die anyway, so I explain the breaking state to the next enemy. Okay, luckily this one is an earth enemy. Okay, as I trying to deplete the yellow bar, I also need to generate orbs, and I have 2 actions left. Okay, win. Okay, win. Yeah, so now the yellow gauze, the orange gauze all gone, left the red color only. So my task now is to put the opponent into broken state. What is broken state? Broken state means it's very weak, it is very vulnerable, and you can deal as much damage comparing with unbroken state. Okay, so to put him in the broken state, we just tap attack. Okay, tap attacking him. Okay, so as we tap attacking, the red bar is reduced by every tap attacking. Okay, so when it's gone, it's have the word break. Okay, so it's so break meaning he in the broken state. The broken state meaning he is very vulnerable and very weak. Now you will use the weakness elemental abilities to do damage to him. For example here, see, it will do much more damage than he is in unbroken state. Okay, so that's it for the basic mechanism of the battle. Here we don't have access to earth element, so we cannot drive earth element at all. So we also in a very vulnerable state while being attacked by this fucking ugly monster. Okay, and lastly is the ultimate. So you see the gauze here when it blinking and blinking light color. Here is the ultimate gauze is full. You can do ultimate. Okay. Ultimate move is what make most damage. Okay. That is the ultimate. Yeah. The ultimate here you put into that yellow ring and flick into the ultimate move. That's it for the battle mechanism explanation.